Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, it says that I'm live. Okay, yeah, I am live. Good morning. Am I actually portrait mode? That's what I want to know right now. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I am. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I am. 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 2. I'm in portrait. 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 Fantastic. I'm in portrait. Fantastic. I'm in portrait. Fantastic. I'm in portrait. Fantastic. Okay. I'm online. We are online. We're online. Alright. You know what? I feel like reading the I'm in a room, you know, that for some reason my brain is blanking on the artist. I'm sitting in a room by Alvin Lucier. Yes. Alvin Lucier. The Collage Bot is burning right now. If you didn't notice. I might do some programming of it. It's pretty interesting to have a portrait mode monitor with coding on it on the stream. If you're using a mobile device, please let me know whether you prefer this to being landscape. Oh, and let's put on some. Let's just have some music for now, while I do some bit of writing. Maybe I should write the text. Landscape because of chatting. What's so weird between this and landscape? Are you using mobile or are you using desktop? Because if you're on mobile, when you're full screen, at least on my device, I can still text while that's going on, and all it does is cover up the bottom half. So let me... Ooh. Like this. It's still going on in the background. Hey. Oh. Yeah. Different account. Let me make myself a mod. Add moderator. I think generally more quiet streams would be quite nice. LibreOffice installed yet? Wow. Huh. If you type things in chat, those of you who are watching, images of from words in the chat get added onto screen. For instance, if I were to write the word super alloy, like I did just then, a gnome appears on screen. Or perhaps the word kitten. I can't actually remember what kitten has. My god, no, chat is immortal. What do you mean? That it's quiet? Anyway, I'm gonna write the full text. It's on the screen forever. Yeah, look. Whew, boy. I try to get it so that when you're on mobile and you're not in full screen. So here I am in full screen. If I were to be not in full screen, I'm still like mainly in it. So you don't like lose too much of it. But that ideally you want to be in this format. And if you can't get the chat message pop-up thing, if you just disable and re-enable chat, it will pop up again. And you can easily message like that. Cake. That this makes things a bit weird, a bit more intimate in a very weird way. Switching to portrait for a bit. If people are on mobile, that is. If they're not on mobile, then it doesn't really help much. I know I got my smiley hat today. Okay, I'm gonna share. Oh, that's really nice, Nada. I haven't had a hugger for a long time. Was it weird to do that? Do you hug other people regularly? It was one-sided because of safety reasons, but it was a stealer. Oh, lovely. So I made some minor modifications to I am sitting in a room. I'm sitting in a room different from the one you are in now. I am recording the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonance frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then is the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech. I regard this activity not so much as a demonstration of physical fact, but more as a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech might have. It sounds alright. Okay. So I guess what I'll do is I'll record it once without. I'll just stream the whole time. And mute my mic when I read it the first time, then unmute it. Can you turn off the music on our side? Is it too loud? Can you not hear me? I just want to know what level I should be having this stuff at, to be honest. Or do you just find it annoying? Because I don't particularly like having music. I'd rather just be without music and have people like listen to their own music at the same time, but just trying something a bit different, you know. It changes the mood entirely. Okay, I'll turn it down. Okay, how is that? Or would you prefer it just not to be there at all? It's gonna go away anyway in a couple of minutes. Because I'm just gonna switch. Is 6:45? Okay, I'll wait till this one finishes, and then I'll stop it. have the speaker. Okay. There we go. Music's over now. Ready to go home. Okay. Hello, 1 2 1 2. Hello, 1 2 1 2. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. So let's have a go, right? Turn over here. I know that I'm going to be out of frame a little bit, but I don't want to keep turning around, you know. Okay, so this is going to be silent for a second, right? For a second. Okay. So, well, how can I do this without actually muting myself? I guess I just count down. No, because then it would end up with it. No, I'm gonna just do the muting thing. Actually, no, I can. Oh, no. If I hold my hand up when I start speaking, how about that? If I do this or something, I guess I can't do that now because. Okay. How about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sitting in a room different from the one you are in now. Oh, that's terrible. I missed it. Missed my opportunity. This is weird. This is a weird thing to think about. Okay. I'm sitting in a room different from the one you are in now. I'm recording the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech. I regard this activity not so much as a demonstration of physical fact, but more of a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech might have. I'm sitting in a room different from the one you are in now. I am recording the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech. I regard this activity not so much as a demonstration of physical fact, but more of a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech might have. I am recording the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech. I regard this activity not so much as a demonstration of physical fact, but more of a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech might have. I am recording the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech. I regard this activity not so much as a demonstration of physical fact, but more of a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech might have. I'm recording the sound of my Okay, I don't think that worked particularly well. I think I need to be like consistent now I'm talking, and then just leave the speaker alone. It got real loud at points. One, two. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, so that's about the same level as my voice. Maybe a little bit lower. It needs to be just a smidge, so that it does eventually die out. I would ask for an explanation of what, of like how it's doing that. It's just the nature of how recording equipment and the way that echoes work. So we get the feedback of the room. The stuff that echoes a little bit more than everything else gets reinforced because you hear it more than, like, it bounces off of things. So you end up building up the resonance inside of a space by re-recording and recording and recording and recording the same clip over and over, because the things that echo the most get reinforced, and the other things become quieter because they get absorbed by everything. And if you're asking from an artistic point of view, then this is Alvin Lucia's "I'm Sitting in a Room," but I added the word "and stream" to it a couple of times when I was reading it there. I'll post a link in the chat to a Wikipedia page. I'm gonna re-record it. And we'll do it again. In a couple of minutes. What are we doing? Okay. Yeah, I'm just playing around with some stuff. It's a Sunday night. I wanna just sit, have a nice go at stuff. Okay. I think if I move this forwards and I try to, I'll give it another read. This is probably good enough, right? 1 2 1 2. Still in the yellow. I am sitting in a room different from one you are in now. I'm a little bit louder than I was before. I am sitting in a room different from the one you are in now. I am sitting in a room different from the one you are in now. I am sitting in a room different from the one you are in now. Okay. Okay. I'm drinking Fago Moon Mist. It's great. I think I might do this specific performance as its own thing and set up like my own stream of it. I might just get rid of the whole immortality bent and just focus on making artwork. I'm starting to think that having that hyper focus might end up breaking me. Not breaking me, that's not the right word. I'm not sure how far I can bring that. But we'll see. I'm still hopeful that I'll be around for a while though. Okay, So I might be sitting here for 30 minutes. What time is it? Am I... Okay. I'm just gonna start reading. Okay. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sitting in a room different from the one you are in now. You're listening to the sound of my voice as I'm recording it, and I'm going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear, then, are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech. I regard this activity not so much as a demonstration of a physical fact, but more as a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech might have. I'm sitting in a room different from the one you are in now. You're listening to the sound of my voice as I'm recording it, and I'm going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear, then, are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech. I regard this activity not so much as a demonstration of a physical fact, but more as a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech might have. I'm sitting in a room different from the one you are in now. You're listening to the sound of my voice as I'm recording it, and I'm going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear, then, are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech. I regard this activity not so much as a demonstration Okay. Stopping it there. It's nice. I think the volume just makes me scared though. I don't want to do this during the night time, I think. Or if I do this in the night time, I do it in somewhere where it's far away from people. Okay. Hi, Tanya. Welcome. There were people that did this on YouTube. Oh, someone did it with a live stream on YouTube. Tim Blice. I am streaming in a room. I like that, streaming in a room. $11.
Okay. I'm not sure
they restreamed the video as well.
Yet. Are we live? Let's find out. I've got to wait.
Oh, you can hear it. I wasn't even. I don't have my headphones on. Hold on. I can't hear shit. I'm not gonna bring it on stream, but I'm gonna have a quick scan through it.
Of rhythm or hue is destroyed. What you will see and hear then are the most efficiently transmitted informational components of my digitized being. I regard this activity not so much as a demonstration of the distortive.
Wow. Really goes, didn't it?
As a demonstration of the distortive power of an internet feedback loop, but more as a way to smooth out any social irregularities that make me unsuitable for my role as an internet personality. I am streaming in a room different from the one you are in now. I am broadcasting my image and speaking voice over the internet, and I am going to capture it and send it back into the stream again and again. I am streaming in a room different from the one you are in now.
So that's interesting. He does it in
I am broadcasting my image
pretty
and
interesting
speaking
way.
voice over the internet, and I am going to capture it and send it back into the stream again and again.
If you're interested, I'll drop a link to it.
Reinforce themselves.
It's a
Any semblance of my
12-hour-long stream.
With perhaps the exception of rhythm.
It's pretty interesting. Generation Loss.
Is destroyed.
Who did Generation Loss?
What you will see and hear then are the most efficiently transmitted informational components of my digitized being. I regard this activity not so much as a demonstration of the distortive power of an internet feedback loop, but more as a way to smooth out any social irregularities that make me unsuitable for my role as an internet personality. I am streaming in a room different from the one you are in now. I am broadcasting my image and speaking voice over the internet, and I am going to capture it and send it back into the stream again and again
Parker Higgins.
until the compression algorithms of the stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my face or voice, with perhaps the exception of rhythm or hue, is destroyed. What you will see and hear then
It's
are
kind
the
of
most
interesting
efficiently
because
transmitted-
obviously this dude and probably the other dude, well, yes, the other dude was just simply doing it with the video, but not with the actual space itself. It's purely flattening everything in the digital realm, not so much in the space. But to do it in the space like I just did there, I mean the loss was so quick for the audio. It was ridiculous. It was like 2-3 loops and the audio was just gone.
Rhythms of the stream.
For him, he gets quite a few loops in. 10 loops.
I am streaming in a
20 loops.
I am stream
40.
I am streaming
You can still make it out.
I am streaming
80 loops in. Yeah, you can still make it out quite far into it. At least the 80 loop point. I suppose it's probably better for me to use the equipment that other people are using to do it. The microphone should stay the same to get the best quality I can, but maybe like having a phone or an iPad or something like this in front to broadcast the sound out. So you got the entire loop going in, like the whole, like other people will be hearing it. I'll have to think, because using a speaker like this might be just too much. I mean, I could try with just the phone real quick. Okay. Turn it all the way down. Okay. I am sitting in a room different from the one you are in now. I am recording my voice, the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech, and I regard this activity not so much a demonstration of physical fact, but more as a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech may have. Different from the one you are in now. I am recording my voice, the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech, and I regard this activity not so much a demonstration of physical fact, but more as a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech may have. Different from the one you are in now. I am recording my voice, the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech, and I regard this activity not so much a demonstration of physical fact, but more as a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech may have. Different from the one you are in now. I am recording my voice, the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech, and I regard this activity not so much a demonstration of physical fact, but more as a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech may have. Different from the one you are in now. I am recording my voice, the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech, and I regard this activity not so much a demonstration of physical fact, but more as a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech may have. Different from the one you are in now. I am recording my voice, the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech, and I regard this activity not so much a demonstration of physical fact, but more as a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech may have. Different from the one you are in now. I am recording my voice, the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech, and I regard this activity not so much a demonstration of physical fact, but more as a way to smooth out any irregularities my speech may have. Different from the one you are in now. I am recording my voice, the sound of my speaking voice, and I am going to play it back into the stream again and again until the resonant frequencies of the room and stream reinforce themselves, so that any semblance of my speech, with perhaps the exception of rhythm, is destroyed. What you will hear then are the natural resonant frequencies of the room and stream articulated by speech, and I regard this activity not so much a demonstration of physical fact, Okay. Yeah, that one took longer than the other one. Because I'm pretty sure it was only like 3 or 4 than this one, which was like 10. It's weird. Maybe it was because of the loudness. Or maybe like it preferred to like, maybe there's like some EQing going on in the speaker. It was good though. That was fun. How long have I been going? An hour-ish. I quite like the portrait format. Although I do have a bunch of junk on screen. If I remove the spin, that, and this extra text. I don't know whether it's the same for you, Tanya, but when you're on mobile on this, I was hoping that it would be always framed. So when you've got the chat open, it puts the circle in it. I don't know whether that's the same on everybody's device, but it is that way on mine. Should we wait until it's me? There I am. Should I full screen it and then reach over? That's fun. You'll send a screenshot, thank you. That would be good. Oh, it is. It is still nicely framed in on iOS. I think it's iOS, right? Or whatever device you're using. At least it's yeah, iOS. And full screen, it looks good too. A little bit short, but that's to be expected. Okay, thank you, Nada. I quite like it being portrait. This is very weird. It's like you don't normally have a live stream that's like this, like especially one that isn't a mobile stream, like explicitly mobile. You know, like you can see the front-facing camera being like, "Oh, hello," you know, that sort of front-facing camera live stream. To have it like produced a bit like this, where it's very obviously going through a computer, it's kind of a bit of a weird one. I don't know how you folks feel about it. I know Nada seemed to dislike it. I wonder whether her opinion has changed much since. Tanya, what do you think of the portrait? And I'm quite interested in the fact that it's like not letting me turn up this, like I'm sending it in 1080p, right? But like it's not listing on the quality streaming thing, but it does when I'm streaming it at other times. It's a bit weird. Like I'm not sure how to quite feel about that. It should be in 1080p. This is a 1080 by 920. Good on the phone, but when the comment section is up, you can't see the floating objects. Yeah. At least on Android, you can do this thing where when you're full screen, there is a little chat disable and then re-enable thing, and when you do that, it like brings up a next chat thing, and you can send messages there, and then the other chat is over, or you can disable the chat to see it without that. It's so noisy when you do it like that, though, like especially with the little chat pop-ups. Again, didn't see. Sorry, that's all right. Okay, didn't saw the message above on my phone. The chat is all over the screen. Yeah, that might be too much. It might be too much, you know. Maybe too much for the collage, but for other types of media, it might be all right. I'll have to think about it. I like the format too much to just give up on it, you know. I wonder how many weird resolutions it would accept me to stream in. Like, can I stream in like ultra wide, like the what is it, 2560 by 800 or something like that? Like, how can I stream 1 by 1 pixels? Yep, different resolutions for different needs. Yeah, I agree. The landscape resolution probably fits the collage stuff better. Like, I wonder how extreme this resolution stuff goes. Can I go like ultra tall? Can I go like 9 by 21, where like nobody will be witnessing it in the proper on a screen that is like set up for it, right? Because I can customize the resolution fine, but I have no idea what like YouTube would select for something like that. They would probably put black bars on it and keep it like this portrait mode version. But then it would be like real skinny. Be pretty fun, I think. Maybe my guess. Ultra wide, I'm not too sure because I have seen 21 by 9 videos on YouTube, so ultra wide, it might actually stream it and do it properly. Okay. What's this? Okay, another thank you. Yeah, that's kind of what I was expecting. The chat just kind of goes over everything. Hey, but it looks alright. Like, apart from that. Like, when you've got the chat minimized, it looks alright. Okay, what time is it? 9:30. So, what were those ideas that I wrote down? Death interviews, 12-hour stream, video editing, boiling genre transplant. Yes. Tarot book. Okay, maybe next week I will. Well, this week coming, since I'm furloughed now, Tanya. I don't think I'd mentioned to you, but I'm furloughed. I have a shit ton of free time now. So isn't that fantastic? I have all this time, so now I'm gonna be trying to level up. Thanks. So if you ever want a conversation on stream at any time of the day, let me know, and we can work on some stuff, or just hang out. I'm gonna finally write the book for the tarot cards. I think. I'm gonna learn a video edit. I've definitely chosen that, and then also I'm gonna do this, trying to transplant things. You've been lost in Red Dead Redemption since. Have you tried growing the beards? I every time I hear about this game, people tell me about the beard mechanics. I'm a bit confused about it all. Is it like a beard simulating game? I've been lost in the US election for the past week, so I don't blame you. A clean shave, that's fair. That's fair. I know there's like is there like a multiplayer to it as well? I know that there's an online version. It doesn't make much sense for it not to be multiplayer if there is an online version. But I saw the special beard oil. Yeah, there's apparently like levels to the whole beard thing. It's very odd to me, anyway, but kind of cool. We're playing together on one account. Makes sense. Like the good old-fashioned multiplayer. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Teamwork. It's teamwork makes the dream work. Do you like the cone? Oh, it's on this side. Do you like the cone? It's I impromptu made a new cover for it. I like that cone. You can almost pretend that the jacket is the right size, when in reality it's just a piece of paper that, yeah, it is printed. Look at it. I had to eventually at some point, didn't I? I need to make the jacket with the right shape though. This is the second iteration of the jacket, because it was covered in masking tape last time I showed it on stream. But now I've got a piece of paper, but it's wrong. I need a cover. I need to make it proper. You like the hat today? Yeah, the hat's fun. Look at it with this happy face. Okay. There we go, back in the background. Oh, I like that. Yeah, you like that. Fantastic. Yeah, it's great. I love it. I should probably make other patches for it. Or get other patches for it, because it is a nice hat. I should wear it more. it's going to be interesting to switch. But a good plan of work for the upcoming weeks. Yeah, I agree. I think it's the best way I can spend, because I got 3 weeks of furlough at least, so I'm gonna just act as if I've only got 3 weeks. And I've been meaning to dedicate some time to properly learn video editing. So ideally, I would want to do just get every like little personal project finished this next week. I might stream a bunch of it. There'll be long, boring streams with probably 0 viewers for the most part. Of me just writing and reading and chatting occasionally. And the video editing, I probably won't stream all of that. Although I don't know, I kind of like the idea of having like most of the experimentation being on stream. So I've been thinking whether I should just stream my learning process of video editing and just explicitly state that it's not a tutorial, that I'm literally just messing about in video editing. The thing is, the quality of the video from this camera that I'm using is not the best. And I mean, I could composite all of my shots using OBS and then just edit it afterwards. It would end up being really recursive. Actually, I have no idea whether I haven't even tried to open up Resolve with my new monitor. I got a 4K lovely monitor. This might cause the stream to drop, who knows. I know that there's a new version of DaVinci coming out in the coming week, I think. It's DaVinci 17. I just got an email saying that there's going to be a conference. Please join us to learn about what's new in DaVinci Resolve 17. You can watch live stream on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter. And that is tomorrow. Tomorrow, in fact. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. London time is the DaVinci Resolve 17 live stream. Oh, it opens fine. There is no problems with it, because I know that OBS like glitches the heck out whenever I open up it on the 4K monitor. But DaVinci just seems, it's like, yeah, sure, I'll take it. It looks great. It looks beautiful. Honestly, it's so beautiful. I would show you, but it's on the monitor's landscape and 4K, and this is a portrait 1080 screen. So, very different. Okay, I'm gonna just subscribe to Black Magic Design on YouTube, and then I'll watch it live tomorrow. Maybe I can do a React stream. you know, like the. Oh my god, I could. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Reacting to DaVinci Resolve 17. That's so funny. I would love. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have to remember that 6 p.m. It's ridiculous. 6 p.m. Resolve conf. It's like, if you don't want to give DaVinci Resolve views, view my stream. That'd be so funny. I could get like really excited about it. Like, oh my god, what's this new feature? And it's like I literally have about, I don't know, like 200 hours worth of experience on this program. I do not deserve to be like to be so excited for it. And then over the course of the week after, I don't know when it's gonna like come out. 17. Like, there is nothing. I literally only found out about it through the email yesterday. Maybe I should check it up. DaVinci Resolve 17. Is that like a launch date? Okay, it's literally just saying. I just searched it and it was there's just gonna be an event. It's the same announcement as I got. Okay, so do we actually know? We don't have much information on what is new or when it will be released. Fantastic. So if it gets released next week, that would be actually quite funny to do a reaction and then just have like a bunch of people searching for DaVinci Resolve 17 and finding results on of my videos and me just farting about with it for 12 hours a day. If that comes out on the week afterwards. Thing is, Linux, the problem is I have to buy a license for it because I'm using Linux. Because it doesn't support anything but like basically just ProRes for editing. And come on, man, I don't have enough storage for ProRes. I'm a meager like mid-20-year-old with like no huge amounts of expendable income. I mean, I'm using a camera that isn't very happy, and I spent all my money so far on like a screen and a rig. I'm not gonna or an editing rig, not like a camera, because I think the editing rig serves me more through the streaming. But next big purchase will be a camera, I think. Slowly but surely, picking up everything. Yeah. So we'll do some video editing. Not this week, but next week. We might do some transplanting this week. And we might do some writing this week. But by the end of this 3-week period, we should have a book. We should have a bunch of videos. We should have a bunch of live streams. It'll be great. I don't know whether I'll live stream forever, as in every day forever. But maybe I will. Maybe I will. Is it like a bad thing to be constantly throwing out like what you're doing into public? Like, can I grow a channel while still live streaming every day? If I'm like editing live on stream, it like gives people a bit of like the spoilers for the videos. And should I be bothered about that? It's a question that I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen people like edit their videos to publish but on stream, but maybe there's a good reason for that. Like, would the Marvel movies be less worthy if they like live streamed the editing process? I'm not entirely sure it would. Or I'm not entirely sure what would happen. It's kind of like a bizarre question. Like, would I mean, I am comparing myself to Marvel movies, but what I'm saying is that obviously I'm not going to reach any sort of level as the Marvel movies. But having that like instant feedback, such a ton of transparency about things might be like quite an interesting thing to play with. I will need to get a second tripod though. Because this one will be being used for the stream. Okay. Okay. I think I might end it here. I might be up like really late tonight because I actually had another nap. I can't help it. I sleep in 2 periods of time, and it's stuck to me now. I can't shake it. I try to sleep early, so I wake up early, but it just doesn't happen. I sleep too early and end up waking up before the next day, and I have to wake up before the next day in order to stream. But if I can stream earlier in the day, now that I'm on furlough, then hopefully we can get ahead of ourselves with this, and I could start like waking up at like 3 and 4 a.m. and stuff. It'll be awesome. Because ideally I'd want to make some content that would be available for people to watch while they're eating breakfast. That's like my aim. Either late at night before they go to bed or eating breakfast. Eating breakfast in Europe, going to sleep for the US. So 4 a.m. would be great. But anyway, I'm gonna be up quite late tonight because I've got a feeling that some people will stream, and I'll try to jump in on them. I think that Ashley, for those of you who know who Ashley is, I think is doing some stuff. Is going to be playing Among Us, so I'll probably also play some Among Us, which is a game that I haven't actually tried to run on this screen yet. So actually, I'm a bit confused and worried. Maybe it won't run well. We'll see. Okay, it's time to go. It's time, everyone. It's time to go. Okay. Thank you for joining me for this. And I'll see you tomorrow if I don't see you before then. Let me know if you've got any ideas for me. And I've got a ton of time, so we'll work it out. Okay? Okay. Goodbye. Take care. Stay hydrated. Tell everyone that you love them. And thank you for joining us. It's been great. Speak soon. Take care. Brush your hair. See you later, alligator. In a while, crocodile. Goodbye. Ending stream. See ya. Bye-bye.